So in meantime we can start with our programs like so first folder we have to create like src. As you are aware, first is like source folder. So in this source folder the first file we have to create is like index.js, and also we have to create one more folder that is like public. Okay, and it is like index.html. Okay, so here now this case is like in this index.html I am going to give here div and id which is equal to root, and I am going to give here ending, and I am saving this one. And coming for this index.js, here I am going to have in this index.js I am going to have I mean React DOM, like suppose I am going to have here React first, React from React, and the next step is like import React DOM, from React DOM, React hyphen DOM. Okay, so those two are the packages we are going to import.
Okay.
And I am going to import one application, app application from app. So I am going to write entire logic inside a particular file, and I am going to get that component.
Mm.
So and after that I am going to give here React DOM dot render, and I am going to give here app. And I am going to inject the app to the root folder document dot get element by id, and I am giving here root. I'm giving here root. Okay, now this is done. This is like I am just I mean getting one more app, right? So I have to go and create a app file here, app.js. So in this app.js I should see some yeah, button and all, everything. 1 second, I am going to use this one here. Okay, fine, cool. I am going to install I mean create one component here, the app component, and it is like import react from react, and I'm going to import and some app dot css, app dot css, and I am going to and this one here, and I am going to use like life cycles, life cycle component. Okay, yeah. So I am giving here class app extends react dot component. So in this I am going to give here constructor and say that super, and I am taking here some this dot state dot state. I am taking two things. One is like show child, other one true, and other one is like text. It is like this. Okay, so after I took one state which is like a show child, which is the initial value is like true. Okay, and coming for the coming for the component, here I am rendering. So here I am rendering the UI return, and I am giving here like div. And so as we are already aware, we have to give only one div inside the return. Okay, it should be wrapped like an one div only.
Mhm.
Yeah. And if we are going to see here, yep. And here like I am going to take one div, and then inside this div I am taking some header, and I am taking the class name. We should not give class inside the React. We should give only class
Correct.
name. Class name. So in this class name, I am just taking some app header. Okay. So I should create one more file, that is app.css. App.css. And so in this app.css, I should mention about this app header as well as button and all. So first I am going to use for the app. The first thing I created, I am taking some text, align, and I am making it as center. And the other one is like a button. I am going to use a button actually. So that one like margin. I'm giving some 10 pixel, and background color. I am giving some white, and also like color, and I am giving some black here, and I am giving width, that I am giving some 140 pixel, and I am giving some height, and that is like some 40 pixel, and I am giving some border, okay. So and also I am going to take the app header, like for the already component we created here for app header, this one. For this class I am going to write a style. So in the app header I am going to here a background color, and taking some wheat color, okay. And min height, and I am taking here some 100 pixel, and also display I'm taking some display flux, and flux direction. I'm taking some column, and also like align items. I am taking some center, and justify content, and I'm taking here center, and also color. I am taking as white. Okay. Color means font color.
Mhm.
Background color is different, or this color is different. Background color is like background color. Color is like a font color. Okay, I think you are aware. So one more thing we are going to use, that is like life cycle. Um, life cycles, and here we are going to use like margin top. I am giving some 20 pixel. Okay. So now the thing is, in this app.js of whatever we have created up to here, I am going to take the component. So according to the component, I mean how it is handling, that view should be changing. Okay, so that's what I am planning to do here.
Mhm.
So here like I am having here like first thing is like button, So in the button I am giving some on click event. So in this on click event I am having you know one arrow function here, and this arrow function, this dot set state, and state colon text text and state dot text plus hello. So whatever the earlier state we have as an empty, I am going to use one more state here. On click of the button, the state of the the child should be changing. Okay, so on click of the button at suppose the state should be changed to hello, like that. Okay, so here I'm giving some update text. One more button also I am taking, that is like button, and here I am giving some on click, and here I am giving the content here, like okay, here I am mentioning like this dot set state, this dot set state, and I am giving here state, and I am giving here show child. Show child is the one we are having here above. So the default value of show child is actually true. Okay, so I am going to convert that value to the state dot show child, means I am setting that value to the false. Okay, so when it should happen, it should happen when the I toggle, if I click on this button. Okay, so I am giving here toggle life cycles. Okay, so I have created here two buttons. So one, the above button is having like it will change if once the state of the child, if it is true, it will convert it to the false, and and also the other button, it will change the text to hello. It will add the hello to the text. Okay, so now here, apart of these two buttons, we are going to use a logic here. So in this logic, I am going to use like state dot show child, and I am giving here like life cycle. Okay, okay. Here I am creating a component, and that component I will show you in a second. So I am going to use here one more component, that is life cycles, life cycle dot component dot JSX. Okay, life cycle dot component dot JSX. So this is the one which will be hitting actually. So this component life cycle dot JSX here where I am going to create the life cycle methods. So here first very important thing is like React. I have to take React from the React. The other one is like class, and I am taking the life cycles extends and React dot component. Okay, so this is the one which will be triggered at very first, constructor. So here I am going to use some super, and I am mentioning the console.log, and I am using here in constructor. Okay, in the constructor. So leaving this one, we are going back to our program here app.js. So if the state is true, if the value of this state is true, then I have to log my app. I mean, I have to go to my component. I have to go to my component life cycles. Okay. So in that case, here it is like this. Life cycles. I have to import these life cycles above, like import. Okay, I am giving some life cycles from life cycle component. Component. Okay. Now I am taking this life cycles and I am taking here like text is equal to this dot state dot text. Okay, and I am going to close this life cycles method here, and if it is false it will go for null. It should return the null. If it is true, it should execute this life cycles. Okay, like this it is arranged. So now the thing is, so in this life cycle component, when we are hitting, right? So what should happen for what is going to happen inside the life cycle methods is like the first method we can take here is like one second. Yeah, like first is like this one. Other one is like component will mount is the one first one, and component did mount. Okay, component did mount, and other one is like component did update, and to fetch the the components previous states, we should use like should component update, and we should use like next props. Next props is a default keyword of the should component update. So it will go and fetch the next property values actually. And finally, we are going to see here component will unmount, will unmount. Okay. So yeah, in this case, if we are seeing all this component will mount, component did update, should component update, and also component will mount. Okay. So now the thing is, but still we are going to have one more life cycle method, that is like render. So render is also the part of the life cycle method, but it will execute in between the component will mount and component did mount. Okay. So this in this render we are going to return, right, we will return the any uh, HTML, and all if it is there, we are going to return that HTML here, right? So likewise, if I am having here like some class name, if I am taking, so this is the one we have to I created over there. Margin top 20 is there, no? Life cycles. And here I am taking some h3 value, h3, and life cycle components. Okay. So here I am taking some this dot props dot text. Okay. So whenever the component is executed, so render is also one of the important life cycle method which will be executed after the component will mount. Okay, so one second. Actually, component will mount is the is the versions like which is going to in this component. It will tell to the component like we are going to mount a particular component. So this component is going to be loaded or this component is going to be mounted. That information we are going to do here in this component will mount. Okay, so here we have to give like component will mount. Okay, and the next thing is like we have to component did mount. The component did mount is the one is this is one of the important and also most the first at very first point of time this will execute. So component will mount, render, and also component did mount. All these three will be executed very first initial phases only. So and also prior to that uh, constructor also will be executed. So because of this what will happen is like with the component will be executed and it will tell to the processor like the component is going to mount and so and also it will collect all render related information and it will do like component did mount. It will place the component inside the processor. Now in this component did mount only we have to do any API calls or any operations or any object declarations. So those and all we have to do inside this component did mount only. So this is very preferred for variables and also API calls declarations. Okay, and also we are and declarations and um, so and also suppose if you want to create any global objects also you can create here global object declarations. So for all these purposes we are going to use this component did mount only. It is very preferred to use the this place to do any API calls and also variable declaration and also global declaration or whatever object declarations. Anything we want to declare we have to declare inside this component did mount. Okay, and this is also the first initial phases only this will be executed. And the next one is like component did mount one. Yeah, so and the next thing is like a component will did update. So once the component is updated this phase will be executed. Okay, and also we are having one more important thing to get to the next properties of the component. So that is like component should update. So here we are giving like component should component update, and I am giving here some next props. So it's going should go and fetch the current next properties values of the component, and I am taking here this return value. One second, it is stuck. Yeah, here text is a property we have declared for this. Like if you see here, um, yeah, this one. Yeah. So for this life cycle method or for this life cycle calling, Okay, the property what is we are having is text. Okay, so what is the value of this property is this dot state dot text. So what is this text right now means the state of the text is initially spaces, and that is now updated to hello.
Okay.
Okay, so that hello only injected to the should component update will get the next property of whatever the lifecycle method is having, whatever
Okay.
the lifecycle component is has. So this should component update will get that one. Okay,
Okay.
and it will go for the render again, and it will update the component. So
Okay.
once it is updating the component, and we will be finding this lifecycle components and also hello.
Okay.
So this both this hello is the one whatever we have declared in the button, right? So
Okay.
that is this one, this hello, and one more, and if you see here, this one, they should component update. Once it is true, in the first of all, this will go and get this next property. Okay, so if it is false, it will go for null. So if it is false means if we are not clicking on this update text, right, or show child, if you are not clicking on this show child, so this show child initially it will be false, I mean true. Initially it will
True.
be true. So I'm clicking on that, it will go for false. If it is going
Oh,
to false, then it will go for the null value. It will return the null value here.
okay.
Else it will go for the true.
True.
Okay. So if it is going for the true, at very first initial point, it will receive the uh, life cycle property this dot state dot text, and
Okay.
it will update the component.
Okay.
Likewise, it will happen. At very first point of time, component did mount, sorry, in constructor, and component will mount and render, and component did mount will happen.
Okay.
The life cycle methods, like first it will be executed with the component here from the top. Constructor will be executed at very first point of time, and component will mount, and it will come down here, and after that, after render only, it will execute the component will mount. Okay,
Okay.
if there is any change in the component, if there is any change in the component, if it is receiving the properties, so that property it will receive from here, it will
Okay.
receive from this. And whatever this should component update is the one which is we are having here as hello. And so this should component update will be executed. Then did component did update means component is updated, that
Okay.
life cycle will be executed. And finally we will be executing this one console.log. Actually we are not capturing this one, I will show you
Okay.
unmarked. Okay, so in here we are having, like, see here. Okay, fine. As you see, like, first this fourth will be executed. So if you click on this, it will go for null,
True.
and you can find like component is unmounted if it is null. Else, if it is updated, right, then next time I should go from the first actually, because the component is unmounted. So if I am having here, if it is like true, means I am not disturbing anything with this toggle lifecycle button. I am just clicking on this update text alone. So update text, if I am clicking, like, it will go and fetch the current should component update details, and also it will go for the render again, and it will if it and it will render this one, this this dot props dot text. So this is the one whatever we are having here. Hello, and finally it will go and it will go to the component did mount. Okay,
Okay.
and later on, if the uh, and you so now the component is in updated state, but it won't return anything unless until the component is returning some null values. The component will not get unmounted. So if I am clicking on this toggle life cycle, so again the processor will come here and it will come and check in this app.js. There it will find like this show child display has become like
Yes.
false.
Your
And
screen is not visible, Chaitanya.
now
Yes,
okay fine.
just now only.
Okay fine. Yeah,
Okay.
I think you can able to see. uh is this fine? One second. Yeah, I think so. You can able to see once this show child is becoming false, so this component will become unmounted, and once it is returning null, component will become unmounted. That's the case actually.